Hey guys, all right, today we're going to be working on one of the first things I do on a flexi leash to start the walk, and that is going to be the name recognition. So what that means is when you go out for a walk and you say the dog's name, you want them to respond and come back into you, understanding that the name means, hey, come back to the parent. So how you do that is our regular setup, our ideal setup is this 26-foot flexi leash from the Flexi brand on Amazon, and ideally it's a prong collar. If your dog doesn't need a prong collar, then you don't need to use one. You're more than welcome to use a flat collar, or my second favorite thing is a martingale chain. So the martingale has the front piece is a flat collar and the back piece is a chain, kind of simulating the prong collar without some of the prong links. Not every dog, maybe more sensitive dogs, need a prong collar. Most do, but not everyone does. So use what you feel is necessary for your dogs. You can wear a treat pouch for the first session to reinforce reward and reinforce the response of the dog. After the first session, you shouldn't need to use the reward anymore, and I would actually get rid of it, or get rid of the treat pouch so it's not a distraction, and I would let the dog be sniffing all these new places, sights, and sounds. So this is a prong collar. It's a 3.0, and there are two circles on it. One is a D ring right here, and then the other one is an O ring, or a dead ring. So you want to attach the leash to this D ring right here. So ideally it would be this little clip right here attaches to this, and this is on the dog. So this triangle will be behind the ears of the dog, just so you can have nice proper flow and fluency. And how you're going to do that is when you're walking and you say the dog's name and he doesn't listen, he might be distracted or she might be distracted. All you're going to do with this flexi is there is a button here on this flexi that you can push down, and what you can do is it locks it without actually locking the entire flexi. So you're going to go rowdy and he doesn't listen. You're going to go push this button and you're going to go snap back. So if this is the dog, you go here. This is rowdy here. He's distracted over here. I'm going to go rowdy. He doesn't immediately respond. I go push the button right here, pop back, right, snap back. And then when the dog responds, I release this button so that the dog comes back to me on its own. And that is the reason we use the flexi, so the flexi does the work for you. So again, it looks like rowdy. He doesn't listen. I push down this button here. I pop back or snap back this leash. The dog then turns around. He's on his way back to me. I release this button so it retracts all this extra leash, which is really helpful for leash management and then the fluency of the dog, so you don't get all this extra leash that's going to tangle on the leg, like all this craziness like this. It doesn't become a problem and a headache. So let the flexi do the work by releasing this button. And remember, it's a push down. It's not a push and then slide forward to actually lock, because then you would have that extra leash problem, which we don't want. So I will be applying this into real time with a dog named Nico, but I just wanted to kind of show you how we do that first name recognition. A couple things to remember when you're doing this is to not overdo this and call the dog every single second. You can create a Velcro dog, which we don't want. We want the dog to be able to move freely, hence the retractable or the flexi leash. It gives them that freedom to move, which makes them feel good, gives them more confidence. But the things that you can look out for are, is it safe? Is it safety related? Is he going to go into the road? I need to make sure I recall him. So that name recognition. Or you can just do it to test the dog. So if your dog is moving around, he's kind of into a really heavy odor, and you just want to test that response, go ahead and try it. But you shouldn't be doing this like every single second of the walk. The idea is to just get them moving and out and free and walking, and then work on those little skills as you go along. A couple of rules on the walk that kind of pertain to off leash is you're not allowed to run up to any dog or human or animal at all unless you're invited to. So that's a really good place to work that, is that name recognition off of those people and dogs, and that's where you're going to use that pump down with the button and then the snap back or pop back to get them off of that, and then you can reward super and give with food, and then you can use that release word, free, go, release, whatever works. You can work all these skills in one single walk. This is the very first start of the walk. For me, before we even go into what is a heel, we have to get the dog understanding what is the flexi leash and what is their name. So follow along.